world's central party hub, Cancun, offers fantastic beachfront access to the Caribbean Sea. However, aside from the beaches, Cancun offers various other activities. Cancun, the entrance to the Yucatan Peninsula, is frequently the first place most Americans visit while traveling to Mexico. Up to 40% of American tourists choose Mexico as their vacation destination. Apart from the Americans, millions of tourists from around the world visit Cancun each year, making it one of Mexico's most prominent and well-liked resort areas. Cancun is the ideal Mexican Caribbean vacation because of its beaches, water, amenities, and nightlife, to name a few. Welcome to the official Travel Guide channel. We go through everything about travel, leisure, and travel recommendations. This video will show you everything you need to know about Cancun, Mexico, and why you should add it to your list of places you would like to visit in 2023. On the Yucatan Peninsula's east coast, besides the Caribbean Sea, sits the city of Cancun. Cancun is 2 hours north of Tulum and about an hour north of Playa del Carmen. A short 2-hour flight is also available from Houston or Miami. Cancun is in a prime location for turquoise Caribbean waters, white sand beaches, and world-class diving and snorkeling, since it is adjacent to the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, the second longest coral reef system in the world. Travel Vlog guarantees you a sensational island life experience. Cancun is one of Mexico's most well-liked and frequently visited resort locations. Cancun is a convenient long weekend escape with direct flights from many U.S. locations and may tailor a trip to different demographics, including families, couples, or groups. Cancun's combination of lovely beaches, clear blue sea, pleasant weather, and most significantly, impressive air and ground connection makes it well-liked among tourists. Cancun is a well-oiled machine since it has been in the tourism industry for so long. Travelers seeking simplicity after a 2-year pandemic will find it here in Cancun. The location also attracts people with various interests, including those who enjoy shopping, eating, spa, and luxury, history and culture, and outdoor adventure. Must-visit places. Number 1. Crococun. Crococun, which was once a breeding farm, has evolved into an engaging conservation zoo and is only approximately 30 kilometers from Cancun's downtown. You can go on a zoo trip with travel recommendations as your guide to provide information about the local flora and animals. You can interact with newborn crocodiles, feed spider monkeys, and stroll through wide spaces with crocodiles that roam free. Number 2. Isla Mujeres. Take a day trip from Cancun to Isla Mujeres, the most well-liked vacation spot. If you're in Cancun, Isla Mujeres is where you can relax and adore the beach. The temple of XCaret, the Mayan fertility goddess, is located in Isla Mujeres. The 8-kilometer-long island Central Coast Playa Norte has been drawing sizable crowds, and the downtown area is home to mouth-watering eateries like Rooster and Ruben's Restaurant. Visit the Punta Sal National Park on Isla Mujeres' south end and go ziplining, kayaking, and snorkeling there. Number 3. Senor Frog's Restaurant. One of the top Mexican restaurants in Cancun is Senor Frog's, and if you visit it, your trip to the Mexican city will be complete. Senor Frog's is the ultimate party restaurant where you can have a fantastic time with your family and friends. It is a quirky restaurant with a contemporary ambiance. In addition to hosting beach and foam parties, Senor Frog's offers an open bar to relax and enjoy authentic Mexican food. Number 4. All Ritmo Water Park. The All Ritmo Water Park in Cancun is an excellent destination with water slides, rides, and umbrellas that will help you unwind after a long day of contemporary living. Along with these amenities, the park features a mini golf course, a soccer field, a tennis court, and a full-fledged game section where you can unwind and engage in some game therapy with your loved ones. Around 9 food options are available within the water park, ranging from burger joints with a more laid-back vibe to elegant buffet restaurants and bars with highly unique cocktails. Number 5. Tulum. Take another day's excursion to Tulum if you have enough free time. About an hour and a half from Cancun, Tulum is home to incredible beaches, mysterious cenotes, and Mayan ruins. As soon as you get to Tulum, head to the Santa Fe Beach, or if you're hungry, stop by Taqueria Honoria for a hearty Mexican breakfast. Swim in the Grand Cenote next, the largest cenote and home to many smaller cenotes with enormous populations of aquatic life. The Yaucu cenote, which contains both freshwater and saltwater bodies, and the Dos Ojos cenote, which consists of 2 linked cenotes that are different colors of blue, are other cenotes in Tulum. Number 6. Mayan World Museum. One of the most historically significant locations to visit in Cancun, Mexico, is the Mayan World Museum, an archaeological site in the hotel zone that first opened to the public in 2012. Visit the museum's 3 main galleries to learn more about the Mayans' history and culture and archaeological findings. Admission to the museum includes additional entry to San Miguelito, a collection of Mayan ruins dispersed throughout a jungle garden. At San Miguelito, you may visit a pyramid, a temple, and the remains of the Mayans' homes. Number 7. AquaWorld Cancun. A water baby's heaven, AquaWorld Cancun is a PADI diving center in Cancun. It is one of the most well-known companies for fishing outings, water sports, including diving and swimming with dolphins, and other aquatic pursuits. Travel Channel suggests that if you are traveling with children, remember to take them to AquaWorld Subsea Xplor, which is appropriate for both non-swimmers and young children. Number 8. XCaret. Did you visit Cancun if you didn't go to XCaret? One of the best locations to visit in Cancun is XCaret, since it offers guests experiences they will remember. Eco-Archaeological Park XCaret is bursting with vibrant colors, Mexican enthusiasm, and a taste of Mayan culture. You will discover that XCaret is a sizable region with many activities, including an aquarium, a lazy river, and 3 beautiful underground rivers that you may jump into to relax. Visit the unique Mundo de Ninos, popularly known as Children's World of XCaret. If you are traveling with children, remember to attend the night show in XCaret, where you may learn about Mexican history and engage in sports while dancing the night away to the sound of upbeat music. Number 9. Xplor. For a fantastic day filled with outdoor activities, visit Xplor, a portion of XCaret. Xplor is an eco-adventure park in the Riviera Maya, situated on the southern end of the Playa del Carmen. You can zip across Xplor or swim in the stunning turquoise waters of underground rivers. Xplor features a snack bar that offers some of the most fantastic cookies, wholesome drinks, and mouth-watering smoothies. Top foods to try. Number 1. Tamales. As one of Mexican cuisine's most classic and recognizable delicacies, tamales are at the top of our food list in Cancun. Meat, vegetables, sauces, and other items are finely prepared and then delicately wrapped into corn dough to create typically Mesoamerican cuisine. They cook the tamale in scalding water after being covered in organic leaves, typically maize or banana. Depending on the type you try, tamales can either be sweet or salty. When visiting Quintana Roo, request a tamale tortilla del polo, a silky tamale slattered in a mouth-watering red sauce. Number 2. Sopa de Lima. One of our top cuisines to try in Cancun is Sopa de Lima, one of the original and traditional dishes of the Yucatan Peninsula. The citrusy broth is typically made with chicken, hog, or turkey, and spiced with cumin, garlic, sweet chili, and oregano, specifically grown in the Yucatan. It has solid seasonal characteristics and goes well with these meats. The traditional recipe goes well with warm, crusty bread or tortilla chips. Number 3. Tacos al pastor. One of Mexico's most well-known taco variants is taco al pastor, which originated from Lebanese culinary customs and came to Mexico in the late 19th century. The delicious tacos are gently soft-roasted, thinly sliced pork placed on tortilla and topped with salsa, chili, onion, and fresh coriander. They cook the pork on a revolving spit. They are frequently served with a fried spring onion to improve the flavor. Number 4. Empanada. Mexico, as a whole, has a traditional recipe for empanadas. Typically, they use the maize dough to create the golden empanada, which is then folded and filled with either savory or sweet contents before being deep fried to the ideal crispiness. Typically found in a savory empanada are meats, cheese, tomatoes, corn, and spices. Fruit jelly is also a pleasing filling for sweet empanadas. Best beaches. Number 1. Playa Delfines. Playa Delfines is Cancun's most enormous, busiest, and conceivably most gorgeous public beach. It is surrounded on both sides by vast expanses of sand controlled by resorts. Imagine a beach with dazzling white sands and the most electrifying blue ocean. You can find rentable umbrellas and restrooms near the sand. If you are an adequate swimmer, approach cautiously because the waves can be choppy here. Even so, this is still one of Cancun's top beaches. Number 2. Playa Chacmo. Playa Chacmo boasts the same brilliant sand as other more well-known Cancun beaches. Chacmo, next to the more rowdy Playa Forum, is the ideal location for curling up with a good book under an umbrella. However, remember that Playa Forum can get rather rowdy, and there may be occasionally some spillage. Playa Chacmo is one of the most excellent beaches in Cancun for diving into the jewel-toned ocean. On the sand near the beach, visitors can rent water sports gear. Additionally, the waters are tranquil and ideal for wading. Number 3. Playa Maroma. Playa Maroma is one of the area's most visited and photographed beaches. Located halfway between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, this beach is home to several of the area's most opulent resorts and is renowned for its extensive stretch of bone-colored sand and numerous shades of turquoise water. On the sand is a tiny marina where guests can book fishing or snorkeling excursions. However, some of the best snorkeling is right offshore, so spending money on tours is optional. The El Dorado Maroma, one of the most lavish hotels on this beach, is renowned for having the only overwater bungalow accommodations in Mexico. However, using the sand is not restricted to resort visitors. There are many beachside bars along the shore where you can pack your food. Number 4. Playa Paraiso. Playa Paraiso in Tulum, free of high-rise hotels, is frequently cited as one of the most stunning beaches in the world, not to mention one of the greatest in Cancun. Visitors get the sense that they are one of the few people there despite the beach's popularity because it is lengthy and seems to go on forever. Playa Paraiso is a hotspot for wealthy tourists, Instagram influencers, and international celebrities. It is a place to be seen and to be seen. Keep an eye out for A-listers as you walk across the sands. Playa Paraiso looks like it came straight out of a movie set. There are palm trees, white sand, and a few beachside shops where you can rent lounge chairs or get refreshing fruit juice. Number 5. Playa Xplor. Locals and visitors love the sweet sands of Playa Xplor near Puerto Aventuras, a resort town south of Cancun. Although there's a small entrance fee, this peaceful sanctuary is far more private than the bustling beaches in Cancun. The relaxed beach is all about casual vibes, which you can enjoy without construction and crowds. The sand is gentle and the surface tranquil because it is in a cove. While there are restaurants that pour out onto the sand and serve up regional beach favorites, many locals choose to pack their lunches. People frequently can be seen practicing beach yoga or playing beach soccer on most days. Have you visited Cancun, Mexico? What was your experience like? Please feel free to share your experiences in the comment section. We hope you enjoyed our video about everything you need to know to make your trip to Cancun, Mexico worthwhile. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified. Please stick with us for more travel guide videos. Travel Guide Video makes your travel easy.